You're back. And you have another timepiece for me. Good. Our little arrangement is working out well. See that it continues to. And since it's going so well, you shouldn't have any trouble buying some metro passes. You won't get around much without them after all.
I saw a few stickers in that camera pan. It's a shame that we lost our timepiece. Even though we still have it in our totals in the corner of our HUD. How does that work? Don't question it. Time paradox. Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're off for more of a Hang Time Yakuza Metro. In the last episode, we entered the Metro, and, well, as I just mentioned, we gained 2 timepieces, but we got money for them instead. Because the Empress wants them, just because they look pretty, and she thinks that she can make quick money on them. And we're pretty much being the busybody, and pretty much doing all the job for her. Don't smack her, she will make you regret it. And in this episode, we now need to go into the Green Clean Station, which is what she just told us to do. Yeah, we started in a different area because this is a new recording, but the cutscene plays as soon as you grab a new timepiece, so... Editing licensing right there. We've got a new restaurant to check out. Let's see what they have on offer. We actually have a new combination to do here. We need cake and juice. Sounds a bit of a weird mix, but we are a kid, so I guess juice is nice for us. Also, shoyu ramen. Looks delish. But we'll have that later. We have a bit of a sweet tooth going on.
A new combo has been found.
We've got the Empress, and she's in the logo.
Cake, a sweet baked dessert, usually reserved for special occasions like birthdays, weddings, and 2 a.m. The juice box, pressed from fruit and put in a box. Premium juice often features chunky pulp, showing the hypocrisy in mankind's unwillingness to drink spoiled milk.
Mankind? Thought we were dealing with cats. As you may have noticed, some of the stickers that we've been getting don't even have any associated sound effects to them. They're literally just emotes that you can just place throughout levels in mods and just use them to communicate if you want. That's called the Feline 5 because it's a V and that's the Roman numeral for 5, and the jewellery place is called La Feline. So, yeah, the Feline 5. I guess that's the name of the Yakuza group. You may also notice that some of the stickers are a different artwork. I think it's because it's not all just by Jenna Brown. They did get different artists to do it. Just like how the box art of the game itself is from a different designer.
Can't talk right now, kid. I'm busy. Trying to send some work emails, but the signal down here is terrible. Sorry.
I will leave you be. So, that just launched us over here, but an easy jump to the other side seems like a good thing to do. But we'll have a little look around here first. Seems like some springs take us beyond upwards, yonder. So we'll ignore that for now.
Robots look so friendly and bouncy. Friendly? If you get muddy, they chase right after you. It's frightening.
That's only because you're such a scaredy cat.
Want something to eat?
Got yet another restaurant. Seems to never die. We don't actually have any combinations that we need to do here, except for, you know, coffee and cookies. But we already have that, so we don't need to worry about that for now. Instead, I want to go make my way over here. Well, that was a very great jump, wasn't it? Just get clipped the side of the building twice. Go me. And we've got like a group of people down here.
Kids these days. No respect for public spaces. It's litter. That's what it is. I do sort of want one, though. Me too. I tried to kill one off earlier, but I couldn't.
Why not just grab some of the ones that are easy to reach? Just saying. Side jumping isn't exactly going to help you here. You actually do need to follow the pause to climb up, So we can do an angle like that. And this guy seems like he's got some swag for us.
Gotta get yourself a Yakuza outfit. They're stylish.
Well, I already have the Yakuza outfit, but it seems like you have more to offer. First of all, we have the hamburger die, which sounds exactly what it is. Pretty much gives us the cape of lettuce, the trousers and hat of a bun, and the cheese tunic. Too hot to handle? We're going to make ourselves a hot rod here. We're going to be toasty. A brewing hat flare, which is a burger. This will probably go well with the burger die we literally just picked up. Maybe I'll main with that for a bit. And we have a peaceful badge. Experience peace and tranquility whenever you dance. That's something I haven't actually got into yet in the last episode, which we will cover now. Don't ask me why it's got bugs flying around it like it's a bad badge, because it clearly isn't. That's peace and tranquility whenever we want. But it's not exactly what you think it is. So, with it equipped, if we do up and down, we're not smug dancing, even though the effect of the badge is going off right now. Let's stop that for a minute. When you have the bat equipped, you hold it like a gang member ready to bust some kneecaps. If you do not have the bat equipped, any weapon other than the bat, you will do the smug dance as before. So, regardless on what it is, we can peace and tranquility. As in, just listening to it, with the effect going on screen. You even have the nice wavy feature, which you would see a lot more of if we were actually smug dancing. But this won't make anything easier, it's just so you can listen to it whenever you smug dance, that's literally it. And I want to go over this way. These guys seem like they're waiting to buy some food. This guy's not going to be cleared out anytime soon, they're too grouped together for us to even cut the line. This is a restaurant we cannot interact with, it is not a restaurant that's part of the 29. But there is a sticker up here that probably might have something to do with the ratings around here. Why would you want this when you can literally just press up on the D-pad? You have the animation to go with it. Even though we also have a heart sticker, we could just press down on the D-pad to do this same symbol but with animation as well. So nothing for the star though, other than a little jingle. Yep, with the burger brewing hat, you don't chuck exploding burgers, you just go back to the usual brewing animation. You just chuck normal vials like you would expect. So maybe we want to go back to the cat ears, so at least then we have a bit of visual flair while chucking them. Use these to bounce across, up here, there we are. Swap back to the sprint hat for now, and let's go buy ourselves yet another pass by cutting the line. This place runs on money. Then again, how are they supposed to pay for the electric bill? Alright, so with that, I want to come over here quickly, because just up here, speaking of money, we're in it, that's what I'm sticking with. Since we're in the green metro, I thought I'd swap to the green bean that we got in the last episode, just for a bit of visual flair. I'm going to be swapping them out almost every time I have to cut out pausing because of the, I want specific stickers! Every time I use this, I don't get the clip I want. That's one of them! But yeah, I want to get those clips because I like them. It's just cute. It's just adorable. What I want to do is head back over this way and climb on top of this scratch post. Don't want to be bouncing off of the vacuum that's going up and down the wall. We want to get up here first. For some reason I got shoved off, excuse me. It just kind of slipped off like it was nothing. You have to follow the ponds. The ponds are your friend. There's literally nothing over there with that fountain. It's just for atmosphere. I was about to hit him, but then I chickened out and he went down. Get back up here, you. Thank you. Bounce up here, and we've got a massive panel with a... that doesn't fling us. Interesting. We just kind of dropped in. Yeah. We've got a nice manhole to go down here, and we've got to climb all the way down in order to get where we need to go. It's funny how it's not an actual manhole drain, and it's just a flip door that doesn't launch you, but At least we've got fast travel with the blue ones, I guess, to get back up. Talk to this guy, at least.
Wanna wear the latest fashion? I've got you covered.
I don't think I'm going to be keeping certain dyes on for long, because we just keep buying more. Look at all this. We got cherry soda. Busy Bee. Obviously, that will give us a black and yellow design. Very stripy. Speaking of the food that we've been getting in this level as well, coffee's a good cream. Might as well wear it now that we've eaten it many a time. Pizza time? It's always pizza time when you're down for a night of gaming. Or is this supposed to be a TMNT reference because they eat pizza in the sewers? I mean, this ain't the sewers, but it's still underground. You get what I mean. Oh, maybe I'm just being retro. Looks unfinished, but that's the style these days. This is exactly what you think it is. It's similar to the 64 suits that you can earn. You pretty much become wireframe. What is this, melee? The thing is, I don't understand why wireframe is kind of a thing, considering that, you know, you have polygons and they're normally in tries, as in triangles, not squares. So it's a bit odd that when you see wireframes like this, they're always in squares, like pixels, but that's not how it's supposed to be. Makes you wonder how trippy it looks, but yes, all of our hats are not affected by this. It's only the basic designs, as you can see here. I don't have a Hat Kid's hat, I have the lay, but it is displaying the hat. Mod hats, I don't think are affected at all. Nope, they are not affected at all, they're just solid. Although, this is a little bit cathartic, considering the premise of one shot, and I'm wearing Nico's hat. Maybe I should stop wearing that and put on a crown instead. There, now I'm the king of virtual reality. And let's go through these gates. Now, you know what I said in the last episode we weren't going to go into a certain dead end? Well, we're actually in that dead end of Yellow Pass Station. We have moved locations, even though it still says we're in green clean at the moment. If we just head forward just a tad, it should change us back to Yellow Overpass, unless it's a secret exit in which that doesn't update the void outs. As you can see, it is not updating our location in terms of collectibles displayed in the corner of the screen, so it's not actually saying that we're in Yellow Overpass even though we are. It's because that we've taken a side entrance that I'm guessing most people do not know. Again, how did I manage that? I slipped right by it. I'm normally able to land right on the top and just grab it. This isn't a restaurant, but it does have a sticker of BoKid that you normally see when you are in the loading screens when you're playing co-op. Or just BoKid in that case, because BoKid's got to stick herself there somewhere. Get it, stick? Also, sorry if my commentary feels a bit disjointed. There's got to be a lot of cutting to do, so I've got to try and keep my the flow going as much as I am able. Takes us a quick shortcut back up here. I mean, it's not like that, wait. Hold up. I've forgotten how to get out of here. There you are! I couldn't see you! I was supposed to land on you, I didn't. I was about to say. Because I have to keep cutting out stuff by swapping my stickers all the time, it's a little bit disjointed for my commentary, so I'll try to keep it flowing as much as possible, but that is the plan for what I was doing in this particular part of the game, so please bear with me when that gets to a thing. Also, when we are here, we are actually like one jump away from finishing. We've still got a few things to do before we actually do that. We cannot make this jump unless we use this, so we'll bounce, but do not hold forward, otherwise you'll sail right by. What we got to do is get all the way over here, and then we need to not let ourselves get driven into the wall, because it will hurt us. Okay, it didn't hurt us. I grabbed the pond thinking it would hurt us, but I always say that it does, but it actually doesn't. It will send us flying with knockback, but it doesn't actually hurt us. Only if you void out will you take damage. So when you land on here, what I need to do is not land on this light, because this light is not solid for whatever reason, which is a real big issue that I have with this particular jump. Because you would think that you could land on the light and then walk across, but you can't. And yet it's placed in such a place where they stuck collectibles, and that's on the route where you're going to be jumping. We need to get one of those green lights over there. Save beating around the bush anymore. So let's just ride it, and you can see that there is actually a snatchy coin down there, so let's jump down and grab that. That's one stamp done. So yeah, I'm not cutting around like I used to and grabbing them all, since this is a new area that we've got to explore, and not everywhere is open up to us, which is a first at this point. we got to actually work our way toward it. So we need to get higher up. Best place to do that is right here. It is possible to get enough height in order to climb up. It's not working at the moment. Let me try... Oh god, I got stuck! What happened there? I didn't even warp back up there. I got stuck on nothing. And then I didn't void out either. 2 hiccups at once. Let me get back up there. Whoa! Why you launched me in that direction? What the hell is going on all of a sudden? The game's breaking on me. And not in the way that it was happening with Death Wish. It's just being weird. Anyway. Let's do this jump again and see if we can actually get into a higher point. If I do the jump right, I should be able to get onto at least the second layer. And I see the mistake I was making. I need to actually use the side of this in order to get up. There's nothing on the second layer, only on the first where there's the coin. But we need to get to the third layer. So let's double jump, get onto this side, jump up. There we go. At least you grab the ledge. So now that we're up here, doesn't seem to be anything except for this big old spring. This cage, it's just an Easter egg. You can check it, and we get an egg. We had that in Pikmin 2's Awakening Wood mod on A Hat in Time that we covered. You have to find 5 of the eggs, and when you find them, it makes that noise. Fun fact, a sticker will make that noise as well. What's up here, then? Huh. We're quite high up. We're like on the roof of this entire place. New. There. There's a couple of timepieces over there. It looks like it anyway. One down there, one up there. It's giving us a nice vantage point. In fact, we can actually see where we came from. How does this manhole work? Makes no sense. It seems like we can't do anything up here. It just gives us a vantage point. So let's just leave. Oh, we can't get out. What's going on here? Something written on this manhole. Kiwami means extreme. Whoa! Hello!
You've grown soft. Time to bring out your fighting spirit.
Okay, we got a secret boss! We've actually seen this many a time in the mods that we have covered. Basically, what you got to do with these guys, when he jumps towards you, you got to whack him. But he's invincible during the jumping animation, and you got to hit him before he hits you. So give him a whack and then jump away. I'm going to try and do this without using the time stop hat. I may not actually do it. Okay, I did it there. Nope. Is it just me, or does the bat have a slower wind-up? Right, I'm getting there, though. Not exactly being the most clean here, but... Oh, wow, I couldn't actually get out of that one. Oh, he got behind me when I tried to swing. Right, I've equipped the lunge badge to see how I fare with this. Because then I can do like a lunge attack and I can also bounce away from him when I attack. Yes, I know it's a mod badge, but it used to be a beta badge that was restored via mods. And as I've said, we've already fought this guy many a times during our mods. So I don't feel like I have anything to prove here. Oh, how did he get me while moving, cheeky bastard? Oh, he's keeping his distance now. Got him. And he didn't get me. I got him. You can't get me with my dodging flips. Kind of reminds me of the backwards beta jump attack in Ocarina of Time, actually. I can't remember if I said that, but that's what it reminds me of. Oh, ouch, he got me. I can't see because of the flames. The music, though. Rush Hour. Awesome. He's still not dead. He's taken quite a few hits. He has more health than we do. Ouch! Okay, this is bad. And you cannot home attack him, as I've told you before. I think he's only got like one hit left, and I'm just missing. Oh, what? I didn't think he hit me there. Hat in time, buddy. Hat in time. And we can't escape. Even if we do win, we are not allowed to leave. We've got Dweller Fire that this Yakuza member that was just picking a fight somehow was able to summon the demons that be that we've already had enough with. Yep, and that was it. That's literally it. And if you take the bloody thing, you are back at the beginning. Alright, so now we're hopping right over here, holding the momentum. We're not going to grab the timepiece just yet. Instead, we're going to go behind the timepiece. And where is it? Where is it? There it is, right up there. That's what we need. We want to grab this sticker before we grab the timepiece. Otherwise, we're going to have to make this trip a third time. And of course, it's Bo Kid being all smug. And with that, there is nothing else for us to do but to grab the timepiece for this section. Please let us keep this one. It's not going to happen.
What? Alright, hand it over, kiddo.
Why do we not actually just warp out like we normally do?
Interesting. You're more useful than I thought. Keep this up, child, and I'll make you rich. I'm very invested in loyalty. Now be a worthwhile little investment and find me another, even if you have to look in the manhole tunnels. My cats and I use them for our work. Tread carefully.
Thank you for the warning. Well, at least she doesn't mean harm in terms of scheming, because we're getting in on the deal, but we want our timepieces, even though we technically got them anyway. Oh, what are you looking at? Why does this keep happening? Yeah, you walk away. Anyway, enough about that and swearing to passerby kittens. What we want to do is head to BlueFin like she said. However, by approaching here, you would see that on the wall surrounding this area is that there is a conductor sticker up there. How do we get that? Well, you can go from above and drop down from below, but you can actually stand here, do a double jump lunge and grab it that way. Which is how I intend to do it, because I'm not going up there yet. That's for later. Well, in terms of my routing, anyway. This conductor looks mad.
Wait, hey! Hey!
Considering that we were swearing, now we have the swearer. So we want to come down this way to clear out this little corner. We're not going to be doing anything up there, as I've said. That's actually for later, in terms of my routing. But we want to come down here for yet another bunch of restaurants, because that never gets old at this point. And you know what else doesn't get old? Food! Because we're going to get a pizza slice, and we're going to get another large soda, because it's always a large soda with something. Seems kind of unoriginal.
A new combo has been found. The large soda. Pizza slice. A round dough base topped with tomato, cheese, and other toppings. Most chefs are reduced to tears by the simple act of witnessing such triangular beauty.
You're telling me pizza's one of my favourite foods, although it does get a bit sickly if you eat too much.
Wanna buy something?
This guy's inventory is pitiful, and yet he's probably one of the cheapest around. Rice, juice, and tea. But then again, his most expensive thing is 4 ponds, so if you need some quick health, come down here, or, you know, just get yourself a pizza and a drink, and you get a lot of money. So we can actually go swimming in this fountain. It's actually a little bit too deep for us to be walking into. However, while we're admiring the nice patterns, you can actually see that there is something spinning over there. Looks like a token for us to go grab. So let's go do that very quickly. If I was allowed to double jump, well, lunge after the double jump, I couldn't do that for some reason. That was strange. But let's hop over here. Doodly-doo. There is a way on getting up there, and I intend to make it. Let's go in between the light and the wall. Let's see if that's enough. That was enough! And that is how we get this token right here. So already we're only missing one more token, and that is if we get the rest of the relics. And now with that, now that we're done, we can actually go into the BlueFin subway. But we want to go grab that first. I think I just knocked it off.
Oh, there's
Yes, I did! Awesome. I thought I would have had to redo that, but I just clipped it. It's, Hat Kid. Hatception. It's kind of a funny one.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Thank you for carrying me down when I was emoting, because even though I was always emoting, he's got one of my own to keep him going. Don't know why I keep making those ones, I just like those vines, okay? It's kind of funny. Ouchies! There was a train in the blind spot, and we got some lazy poor gang members. I guess there's a gang war going on down here, and they're invading. And they take more abuse than usual. Let's knock that off quickly in the scuffle here. You know how I was talking about an egg? That's the very sticker that not only helped us, but actually gives us the voice clip. Maybe they were after these. With that, we took a hit from this train. Or more like we landed on the train and immediately got hit by the flap that it goes from. This train is literally just a obstacle, because even though you can step on it, for the most part you're not going to be able to get out of it without falling down further. So if we get back to where we were here, or at least attempt to. That didn't work out well. Don't want to fall all the way down because I'm going to get hurt. Wow, I really cannot get out of this. There we go. If we try to go up around this way, it's just a dead end. You literally just drop from below in order to land on this platform, and if you do, you get the sticker. If you drop all the way down, you actually go where you have to go. This will be how you continue. With more lazy poor gang members blocking our way, and some of them are invisible. You can actually tell which ones are invisible and which are not, because when the ones that attack you are invisible, they are a lot more brighter in colour than the ones that are dark coloured. The ones that are dark coloured have more health than the ones that you usually fight which are invisible. They're just not invisible. So, by the way, it looks like people have been getting around here. We've got advertisements from the Empress herself, but we've also got the conductor with his new Peckneck movie. Huh. Interesting.
Hey!
Anyway, enough of being cute. Let's get on with this. Let's go further down here. And this time we do not ride the trains. We've got to run into oncoming traffic. And hopefully not get murdered. We're going to have to slalom through this. Be an absolute renegade. The sprint hat is pretty much required. Unless you want to be bonking a lot when trying to do some sliding dashes and all that. Hiding these little nooks and crannies in order to get through. Wait for the train to go. Probably leave at the latest moment. Made it. This is where we got to actually continue, and we have rats to deal with, so let's clobber them, bust some kneecaps. And we actually want to continue onwards. There's not really any reason to, unless you have DLC 1 unlocked. There's another snatcher coin down here that we're going to have to grab. If we can grab this quick and then turn around before we get run over! Dang it. It wasn't quick enough. I got sent back over here. If you can grab it and then get back in time, which is really hard to do, you can save yourself. If not, you got to do this whole section again. So, give me a moment. I guess you could say that coin was a trap because that was a very evil placement. It's pretty much paying you to die. Speaking of the devil, we get the devil. If you go any further, it's just a dead end, but it's not that hard to actually notice that you can go on further, even though that the sticker is behind. Oh, I thought these were actually buffers. I remember these being buffers, but it looks like an actual terminal of some sort, like a power generator. My bad. Obviously, I don't know what I'm looking at. I guess I just assume buffers because it's trains. As soon as you hop up, climb up the wall, otherwise you're going to get hit. I believe this is one of those trains where you can't actually wall climb on top of. Some of them you can't. Or if you can, you're pretty much going to get hit immediately because they're so short. By the time you vault up, you're going to get knocked. So let's whack all these. But how did I manage that? It's easy enough to get back up, so that's not a problem. I'm going to grab some money, even though I don't need to. I just fancy it. I like to line my pockets with just as much moolah as I can muster. I'm going to be chucking it at enemies. It would have actually been kind of cool that if you chuck the wads of cash, you would do more damage than the usual brewing hats, but you would just do more damage for the sake of losing money. So we've got some graffiti going on, but there seems to be more stuff up here that we're going to have to do. I believe if you just run at this guy and bounce, which I didn't do right. There's an item up here. Yep, I see a shine. I can't exactly see it, but there is definitely something up there. So let's bounce. straight into a relic. So now there is only one more relic that is lying around the metro, but that has now become a token since we have the 2 relics to actually place on the podium. But we'll get to that in a bit. Drop back down. Is there anything else to do up here? No, there is not. And by the way, on first glance looks like Santa with a bushy beard with a turkey, but no, just some very graphical artwork. Let's go grab the pod. I kind of need it at this point. And there's nothing down this way except for some smushed pizza. Without getting run over, we need to get this pizza in order to lure the vacuum over here so it can bounce up and continue on through. That was a weird double jump. I pressed the jump button, but I didn't like somersault. I just kind of stayed in the same position I was in. Looks like we've got more train dodging to do. This is incredibly dangerous. There's like, obviously these are like the workway like tunnels where like to do maintenance and everything. Clearly not intended for the public. But you'd think that they would block it off instead of having elevators from the main station lead in here without any guardrails. You literally buy the blue pass and that's how you get in here. Doesn't really make much sense, does it? It's not really safe. Oh boy. So we're going to have to do this again. There is nowhere to hide this time. We've got a slalom between 2 trains. And there is no way to stand on these trains because there is no room above. They're too close to the ceiling. Believe me, I have tried. Easy enough. I'm gonna get hit. Head down here. And we are at the station. Oh, well. Now we're at the station. Jesus, I just couldn't get that jump all of a sudden.
I have a friend who's looking for them. Oh, you know, up on buildings and stuff. Can you bring me to them? They're valuable. No way, I'm afraid of heights. I'll split the payout with you. Well, let's talk later. I think someone's whistling.
Well, I wasn't really being subtle, was I? Just staring at them. But yeah, I thought I missed something, but I didn't. I just had to check my notes quick because I was like, hang on a minute. But no, I already grabbed the bloody coin because I got run over. Jump across because there's no need to fall down. If you remember when we were in yellow in the yellow station, that's where we were up there. So there was no way to get down here because if you try to jump down or try to climb the wall, you would have immediately voided out.
I'm selling the latest and greatest.
We've got yet more stuff to buy. We've got Bleeding Edge. That sounds edgy as hell. Let's have a look at that. Jet Black and Vibrant Red. Gothic. We've also got the Milky Way. Cosmic. Kind of gives me Rosalina vibes, to be perfectly honest with you. We have a Time Stop Hat Flare, which is in the style of a space helmet. Kind of makes sense considering that, you know, in space, time waits for no man. We make time wait for us. Actually kind of goes well with the Milky Way, actually. But now we have a new badge. Remember that we had the retro badge, which makes everything look like an N64 game? Well, this will give us monochromatic vision. And not as a camera filter, but applied to the actual game. And the resolution has been diminished. We're pretty much looking at what a video would be playing on a Game Boy screen. It's kind of stylistic, but to be honest, this does my eyes in. And I swear the frame rate's a lot more choppy with this on as well, which I don't think is actually a thing of the badge, but because it's extra processing power, but there you go. My apologies, this is a nostalgia badge, not the retro badge. It might as well be called that. These are just retro badges, I guess. But let's just run over here quick. I thought I had the sprint hat on, but I had the time hat on, so that wasn't exactly a thing. Let's go grab the metro ticket quick so we can get elsewhere. Our money's been dropping considerably. We're down to 4 grand. Doesn't feel like we're spending a lot of money considering how full our wallet is, but there you are. And I think we can hop onto this one, and we do need to hop onto this one. We need to go over this way on top of this train that I somehow walked into. Hello? Don't understand what happened there.
You know, you don't something from every food truck we walk past. I mean, I don't need to. You want to stay in here for a while then? I'd appreciate it.
Considering how much food we ate in the last episode, they're probably stuffed to bursting. And I know the feeling it's food's just sometimes too damn good. But then you'd be indulging in your gluttony, and then you'll be feeling sorry for yourself. Hello! Gonna bust some kneecaps. Whoa! I'm getting juggled, never mind. I haven't even had a chance to use my bat. I think it's because they thought I was a prime target due to what I'm wearing. I look too innocent. We're gonna have to change that after this battle. There's no time to change in front of cats. Is that all of them? I think one's hiding over there. Yeah, I see you. I see you, fool. Where are you? Where are you? Nope. Ah, but ow, I would have killed them. I just chucked the money and it was like, oh, there's no one left. Alright, I think I'm in the right gear now, so hopefully they will not mess with me anymore. Not like that would actually do anything, but, you know, for context. Let's grab that hop hole quick. And yeah, we've got 6 time shards to find in this particular area, so all we've got to do is just run around and grab them all. It's not really anything that we need to grab other than one sticker, which is right there. Just hesitated for a moment because I thought I was going to get run over, which I was, so there we are. Grab that quick. There we are, and I don't think the trains wait for us. They're going to probably go when we're standing here. Or he just didn't make it around, fair enough. Can we just take a bit of time just to appreciate all the work that's gone into designing this entire level? It's literally nothing but platforming challenges. They oversaturate you with health, but it does cost money in order for you to heal, but it's renewable after a certain point, as we've seen before. If you buy food, it doesn't allow you to buy food again until a certain amount of time passes, but you can still get renewed food, which, by the way, this place does have the tea and dumplings combo yet again, but we don't really need to buy anything here. I'm at full health already, and I've already got the combo, so that's not a problem. But yeah, and when I first saw this trailer, before it was like, it was called Yakuza Metro, I didn't know that, you know, the Yakuza, which is what the Yakuza is a pun of, is the Japanese mafia. Oh, that's what I'm getting hit by, the sign that I can't see because I'm facing in the wrong direction. But yeah, it's, I didn't know it was a reference to the Japanese, like, mafia, effectively, Japanese gangs and all that. But when I first saw, like, the location, I was like, is this like a crossover with Splatoon or something? That's the vibes I got. I was like, this is pretty much Splatoon. I mean, I guess you could say that, because, I mean, the Splatoon locations are pretty much in, Japanese locations as well, which is what, Yakuza Metro is pretty much. It's like a, a subway network of, like, underground trains. That's the last one. I'm missing it somewhere. Oh, it's right in the middle here. I knew I was missing it, I just couldn't remember where it was. But yeah, it's like nothing but just good old platforming goodness, and the Death Wish that you get while having having both DLC like active at once as well just adds to the collectathon joy that you get during the normal game, and this level uses it to its advantage because you've got multiple different stuff to collect. Stickers, time shards, time pieces, tokens, relics, and yeah, time shards as well. And then you've got like all this other stuff to go grab. And then you've got the coins. I know exactly where I need to go. Just need to hop onto the train, that's what I was waiting for. I wasn't just standing around stalling. But yeah, I think that's going to do for this episode. Because we're on a nice round 50. See you guys next time.